If you're suffering from BPPV, we'll practice the Foster half somersault maneuver in this video together to help those loose crystals in the inner ear to fall back to place. Hi, I'm Jenny Lu. I love sharing healing practices and techniques that can help us to deepen our mind-body connection and activate our self-healing abilities. I've got vertigo these few days too, so let's give this technique a try. Here's a brief background before we start. BPPV stands for Benign Paroxysmal Positional Vertigo, which is caused by loose crystals in the inner ear. So when they move around, it confuses the brain and we get that dizziness and spinning sensation. So I know I have it is because when I move my head a certain position, either up or maybe turning to the side, I will get more dizzy. So I also watched my husband suffer from BPPV a few years ago. He actually performed the Eppley maneuver at the doctor's office and also at home, which didn't really help him that much. And that's why he was doing research online, came across the half somersault maneuver, which was developed by Dr. Carol Foster. That helped him a lot faster to find relief. So before we start to try this maneuver, you need to know which side of your ear you are affected. So you find that out by when you lay down on bed, whichever side you turn your head to or when you roll, it bothers you more. So I know when I'm laying flat on my back, when I turn my head even just to the left slightly, I feel dizzier. So I know I'm gonna do the side to the left side. Okay, so the other thing is if you have knee problems, make sure you pad your knees because we are going to be practicing in the kneeling position. I'm going to be using my yoga mat. And let's get started. Okay, we're going to start it in a kneeling position. And from here, we're actually going to start with the first move by looking up for a few seconds to start the process. And then we're going to quickly put the hands on the floor on your mat and then getting into this half somersault position. And while you're here, the top of your head is on the floor or on your yoga mat. And I'm looking for my timer. You're going to turn your head with the chin tucked towards the side that you're affected. So for me, I'm going to look at my left elbow. And let's start the timer. So you can either use the timer for 30 seconds or wait for the dizziness to subside in this position. And just breathe out, letting go of any tension. You might feel dizzy right here while the crystal resets. Almost there. Okay, and then we're going to slowly, or just come up, okay, with your spine neutral, and then your head turned still to the side that's affected. And then right now I'm going to start another 30 seconds. So while you're here with a neutral spine, head turned towards the side, the affected side, we're going to stay for another 30 seconds. Just breathe in and out, letting go of any stuck energy. Exhale and smiling out. So we might have to practice depending on, all right, that's 30 seconds. And then you're just gonna sit upright, keep the chin still tucked, and then still looking to the side. Probably be here for another 10 to 15 seconds while the crystal move back. So the maneuver worked for some people in one shot, and Dr. Foster did mention that if it doesn't work, you can take 15-minute break and then do another round. So it might take you 4 to 5 times. So for example, right now, I still feel a little woozy, so I don't think it worked for me on that first shot. And I probably have to take a break and do it again. And hopefully it helped you right away. I hope this technique served you well. So make sure to share this with someone who can also benefit. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Click the bell next to it so you'll get notified the next time I come up with a new video. Let's stay healthy, strong, and grounded together. I'll see you soon.